Okay, hey guys, Matt Sutton here from Lifestyle Personal Training and Fit for Life Project, and I'm bringing you January Jumpstart, the January Jumpstart program. So thank you for basically registering for this program. It's a 30-day free program and launching it with Alan Carson. Me and Alan have both been in the health and fitness industry for I've been involved in the industry for 12 years, and I think Alan's been involved about 6 or 7 as well. We've both helped thousands of people over the years get in amazing shape and lose weight, and Alan in particular gets people ridiculously ripped, and he's going to be joining my team. I'm pleased to announce this year. So basically, I'm shooting this video, well, 2 reasons really: to explain what we're trying to achieve over the next 28 to 29 days with the January Jumpstart program, and also to give you task 2 on day 2 of the JJS program. Okay, so first I'm going to tell you what January Jumpstart isn't and what it is. It definitely isn't another quick fix. Okay, you probably noticed you're not doing a day by day, eat this, exercise this type thing. What we will be doing is supplying you with advice and guidance on how you can individualize nutrition and fitness for yourselves, for your situation. Okay, because here's the thing, guys, generic diets, they don't work. Okay, and that's why every year when people go on, they have this kind of knee-jerk reaction to putting weight on over Christmas, and they look for the first quick fix going. Yeah, what happens is they jump on the diet. Maybe it's like a Slimming World, your Weight Watchers type thing that they've been on before. They know it works because every diet works, at least short term. Okay, you really have to think about what your attitude is to what is classed as a diet working. If a diet working means that you have to keep going on it like 5 times a year, you come off and come on, for me that's not a success. The type of nutrition plan I put my guys on, I don't even have a diet. Okay, I just give my personal training clients and my members guidelines to follow, and they basically they make up their own thing. Yeah, they use the guidelines and they follow their own plan. So they're never on a diet. They never think, oh, I've got to go on a diet now. Yes, we have certain sort of protocols to start with, like the 14-day cleanse. But in general, most of my clients, if you ask them, even the ones that have got the best results, people like Alison Copeland and Chris Jessamine, who have lost like 5 stone, 10 stone between them, they will tell you they haven't followed the diet. Okay, what the January Jumpstart program is and what we're trying to achieve is the following. So number 1 is we want you to have a better understanding of the types of lifestyle changes that are needed in your life right now. Okay, we want you to have more clarity on how to successfully basically plug in the information that we give you to get you to your chosen destination. Okay, and last but not least, if we can do those 2 things, inadvertently we're going to fuel the fire to help you get there. Because if you can have a clear vision of where you're going, how you're going to get there, and you can actually kind of see yourself there, trust me, you're going to be really fueled up by getting there. Okay, so that's kind of, hopefully you understand what the point of this program is now, is to give you the clarity, give you the fire. So this isn't just a 4-week plan and that's it. This is the whole year. It's going to make 2014 unstoppable for you. Okay, and the big goal of January Jumpstart is to prevent another Groundhog Year. Forgot the year part there. Okay, so moving on to task 3. No, that's wrong. Task 2 on day 2. And it's to complete these 3 questions. Okay, so I want you to grab a pen and paper and I want you to go through these 3 questions. So first up is, what can you remove that will enhance your life? So what can you remove from your life currently that will enhance it? So forget about adding stuff in. And this is where, again, where people go wrong with New Year's resolutions. Straight away, the knee-jerk reaction is to add stuff in. So, you know, it might be to add a new diet plan in, to add a fitness regime, to, you know, add this and that in. Okay, it's more information. Quite often what we need to do is strip everything back and look at ourselves, stop for 1 second in our lives because we're so busy, right? And actually try and remove some of the stresses and some of the threats that are currently in our life that are inhibiting us. Because what's the point in trying to change your diet if your diet, like if you talk to me and Alan about diet, we'll be talking a lot about meal preparation. Now, if your life is just crazy, ridiculously busy, and you feel like you've got no time for meal preparation, straight away you've got a barrier. Okay, so you're kind of setting yourself up for failure straight away. So before we start to add in things like diet plans, we need to look at what we can remove. How we can take certain stresses out of our lives. Time is a big one for most people, and it's also a massive excuse maker. Time. People will prefer to wait 30-45 minutes for a takeaway than actually cook a meal. And they say they've got no time, but they've just waited 30-45 minutes for a takeaway. Yeah. So that's basically task one, or question one, is think about what you can remove that will enhance your life. I actually first come across this concept when I was reading, it's completely different. This is on a business front. I was reading the Steve Jobs autobiography, and his whole philosophy and thinking in terms of creating the best products, the iPhones, the iPads, is basically stripping everything back. Yeah, just basically keeping the main need, okay, the priority. And that's why Apple is one of the biggest brands in the world, because we've got rid of all those big clunky PCs, and now we've got beautiful machines like the one that I'm shooting this video on. Okay, so think about that. Next up, this is something we very rarely do when we're setting New Year's resolutions, is we actually forget about the positives, and we start the year in quite a negative mindset. So what I really recommend, and I'm sure there are some, is actually think about some of the positives that came out of 2013 in terms of your health and your fitness. So what can you pinpoint as, what there might be? It might be April, maybe March, maybe you tried something and it worked really well. So write down what worked well and why, because maybe you can implement that as part of your strategy for New Year. Okay. And last but not least, question 3 is, we're going more on the negative front now, but we can learn this. Again, this is something we hardly ever do. People set New Year's resolutions every year. 99% of the time they fail, but I'd probably say 100% of the time, people don't ask themselves why they failed. Okay, so you can use your failures to learn. Yeah, so what failed? Write these down. I mean, think of 3 or 4 things that you tried that failed in 2013. It doesn't mean that you should never do them again, by the way. It might just mean that you maybe need to take a different course of action. Okay, but what did you try? And also, more importantly, how did it make you feel when they failed? Okay, that's kind of igniting the fuel to really make this your best year ever. Okay, so 3 simple questions. It may take you all day to get answers to them, or so for some of you, it may be easy to kind of pinpoint them down. Now, here's the thing, right? The 80-20 law of averages will say that only 20% of you out of the 55 members we have will actually take action and actually do these tasks. Okay, I want that to change. I want more of you to take part in this. So I really like it, guys, if you can post your comments to these tasks in the Facebook group. Okay, remember, we're all supporting each other. Okay, and I'm sure once one person starts to post theirs, other people will post theirs. So all you're going to do is, in the box below this status, you're going to be posting your answers to the 3 questions. Okay, if you can't do that, guys, you're going to struggle with the stuff that's going to come after. Okay, so this is really important stuff. Okay, right, I'm off to spend the day with my little girl. So have a great day, and I'll catch you soon.